souvenir program from the concert. $200 membership. We encourage you to use your American Express or other major credit card, and this will be yours. Now, I wanted to mention something about that concert at Royal Albert Hall where this program was filmed. This concert sold out in 3 hours. Now, just imagine if you had to fly to London, buy the ticket, and to see this performance. It would have been almost impossible for most of us, but we can enjoy it now because of public television. That's how Gptv works. We bring you these wonderful programs with your help. You are the public in public television, so give yourselves a hand for this great performance. We couldn't do it without your support. Think about these gifts and think about the wonderful performance that you're enjoying right now. And with a little more information, Julia Chivers, a great friend of Georgia Public Television. Julia?
It's so easy to be a member of Georgia Public Television. At the $35 level, you'll have this great magazine preview, 12 issues all year long, the inside story on all of the programs that you want to watch. If you join Georgia Public Television's membership fold now, at the $75 level, you will receive Les Mis, a 2-play program of all of the music that you'll hear tonight, recorded live in the original London cast album. So you can play this in the car or in your home to remind you of a memorable evening. Brought to you by Georgia Public Television. Call these good people and join right now. Invest in the Georgia treasure. Paul.
Thank you, Julia. Also, we want to remind you that Georgia Public Television is what quality is all about. As we mentioned earlier this evening, the major network executives from all over the country and also local stations as well gathered at the nation's capital this week, talked to President Clinton, and they got together trying to figure out a rating system. Why? Because of some of the, well, we won't say it, but some of the not so appealing programming on the air on a daily and on an evening basis. The problem with the issue is right here, you don't have a need at all for any sort of a rating system because all of the programming on Georgia Public Television is always quality. And Georgia Public Television is a 9-station network. It serves every county around Georgia. Georgia Public Television stations in Atlanta, in Savannah, Augusta, in Macon, in Columbus, in Chatsworth, Albany, Waycross, and Dalton, all over this great state of Georgia. And we ask you, please, to give us a call at 1-800-222-4788. That is, if you're outside of the metro Atlanta dialing area, the 404 code area. But if you're inside the 404 code, just give us a call at 404-758-4788. Also, aside from making these phones ring tonight and putting these folks to work from the Norfolk and Southern Railroad, also see if you can get them to hear that bell ring, just like that. Every time you hear that ring, that means we have one more new member of Georgia Public Television. Now, let's go back to Babette. Babette?
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for calling and making the phones ring. We hear your applause, and that's great. We'd love to get a of people who get up and go to the phone and give us a call at 1-800-222-4788. I am such a fan of Les Mis, and Colm Wilkinson, if you didn't know, he opened in the Barbican Theatre in London in 1985 with his production. He took it to Broadway, and he was so successful. He then went on to play in The Phantom of the Opera. So he has a very successful career in the theater, due in large part to his wonderful talent and Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. So if you're enjoying the program, won't you give us a call at the $35 membership level? It's an easy way to get your feet wet with Gptv. We'll send you the preview guide. It's our monthly inside scoop on what's going to be on. You would have known that Les Miserables was going to be on tonight, and some of the other great performances coming up, like Sunday night, we have Peter Yarrow from Peter, Paul, and Mary here at 9 p.m., so we hope you'll tune in. A wonderful way that we have of saying thank you is the video cassette. At the $120 membership level, we'll be happy to send our thank you to you, and that is the full version of the program that you're enjoying right now. It doesn't have Julia and Paul and me in it. It is just the performance. It's 155 minutes, even more than you're seeing right now. Plus, it has some wonderful backstage moments from this commemorative concert at the Royal Albert Hall in London. At the $200 level, if you're like me and a real big fan of Les Miserables, we'll send you the video of the program that you're enjoying, and in addition, a souvenir program from the actual concert. If you were like me and were not able to fly over to London for that concert that sold out in 3 hours, this is your way of getting a copy of the program. So if you're a Les Mis fan and are enjoying the program, we're going to go back in just a moment, but we need to hear from you. We have our phone volunteers here from Norfolk Southern. They've given up their Friday night to come to the theater provided by Georgia Public Television. Public television depends on people just like you in our audience to make these programs possible. So we'd like to hear your applause by going to the phone and giving us a call. Julia?
In today's TV environment, you have a lot of choices. You've made the intelligent choice to watch us. Choosing to support us financially is another intelligent choice. It is your support that keeps these programs on the air and keeps bringing them back. Won't you join us tonight? Call this number on your screen and make these folks answer and take your name. Join us at Georgia Public Television.
And what is your pledge amount, please?
Paul.
Thank you, Julia. And again, want to remind you the basic renewal rate for Georgia Public Television, $35, and for $120, of course, you can get the full performance of Les Miserables plus backstage activity. Remember, that's for the $120 level. The numbers to call, 1-800-222-4788. 1-800-222-4788. That's outside of the metro Atlanta area. And here in the 404 code area, it is 404-758-4788. We've got all too many of these folks who are just sitting here waiting for that phone call to come. So please give us a call now. We're going to get back to the performance. Uh-oh, did you hear that one? That means we've got a new member of Georgia Public Television, and we thank you very much for that. And we're going to get back to the performance in just a moment. Right now, here's Babette.
Thank you, Paul. We appreciate you being here, just like we appreciate Julia giving up her Friday night to come down as a friend of Gptv and all of our great volunteers from Norfolk Southern. It takes a lot of people to make public television happen, and wherever you're watching, whether it's Savannah or Augusta, Macon or Atlanta, Dahlonega, wherever you are such an important part of the Georgia Public Television family. We need to hear from you. We pay for our programs, and as the program manager, I'm especially dependent on your calls, because that lets me know that you'd like to see more programs like Les Mis on the air, and we can make that happen. We're very good about listening to what you want and making it possible. So we hope you'll continue to go to the phone. We're going back into the performance in just a moment. I want to thank the viewer who called and said Colm Wilkinson is Irish, not English, and what I had meant to say that he was from the English company, and yes, certainly he's one of the most popular singers in Ireland, so thank you for catching me on that. And we hope that you'll catch the spirit of Les Mis right now and go to the phone. Some more wonderful songs coming up. You've enjoyed Philip Quast playing Javert. He's from Sydney, Australia. A wonderful international cast, and now we just need you to make it a complete evening. At the $200 level, don't forget about that wonderful opportunity for Les Mis fans. It's the souvenir program from the Royal Albert Hall concert, in addition to the video of the program that you're enjoying right now. The video includes a lot of scenes that you're not going to see tonight. It's 155 minutes of performance, and it also includes a lot of information about putting together that incredible concert with people from so many countries. I mentioned Norway, Czechoslovakia, of course England, Ireland with Colm Wilkinson, Australia. They brought together even people from Japan to sing in this 200-voice choir, and it's the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra playing a wonderful, magical evening made possible by the members of Georgia Public Television and public television around the country. So we'd like you to consider what you would appreciate about Georgia Public Television having front row seats for this world premiere broadcast, seeing it like you couldn't see it unless you had actually been in the Royal Albert Hall, and giving us a call right now. We can't hear you applauding at home or singing along or crying along as I do when I watch this performance whenever I am able to see it. We can only hear your phone calls. So if you are a Les Mis fan, we hope you'll take the opportunity right now to give us a call and support Georgia Public Television. Again, we're going to go back to the performance. One last opportunity right now for you to give us a call at the $120 level. The video of the program that you're enjoying, that's just $10 a month. That's less than a ticket for two for the movie theater. So if you're enjoying the performance, give us a call. And now back to more of Les Miserables.
Gptv thanks Lipsy Water for supplying mountain spring water, and Filter Fresh Coffee Service for providing gourmet coffee, hot chocolate, and cafe mocha for our volunteers. And thank you for your support. If you prefer to mail your contribution, please send it to Gptv, Post Office Box Gptv, Atlanta, Georgia, 30392. Thank you.
I don't believe what I see. A man your age to be as strong as you are. Our memory stirs. You make me think of a man from years ago. A man who broke his parole. He disappeared. Forgive me, sir, I would not dare. Say what you must. Don't leave it there. I have only known one other who can do what you have done. He's a convict from the chain gang. He's been 10 years on the run. But he couldn't run forever. We have found his hideaway. And he's just been rearrested. And he comes to court today. Well, of course, he now denies it. You'd expect that of a con. But he couldn't run forever, no. Not even Jean Valjean.
He thinks that man is me. He knew him at a glance. That stranger he is found. This man could be my chance. Why should I save his hide? Why should I right this wrong? When I have come so far and struggled for so long. If I speak, I am condemned. If I stay silent, I am dead. I am the master of hundreds of workers, they all look to me. Can I abandon them? How will they live if I am not free? If I speak, I am condemned. If I stay silent, I am dead. And I condemn this man to slavery. Pretend I do not see his agony. The sinner sent to bear my place, who goes to judgment in my place. Who am I? And I can see myself forevermore. Pretend I'm not the man I was before. Must my name until I die be no more than an alibi? Must I lie? Can I ever face my fellow men? Can I ever face myself again? My soul belongs to God, I know. I made that bargain long ago. He gave me hope when hope was gone. He gave me strength to carry on. Who am I? Who am I? I'm so lost. So far you see it's true. This man bears no more guilt than you. Who am I?